Everybody, I am making my August 2026 stamping plates, and this is the inspo cards and the free gift, which is like kind of a tool to pick up little rhinestones and things, and then a dotting tool, or you can use it for marbling. And then it came with these two really pretty colors, Mother of Pearl and Shoreline. This one's more of an iridescent. And then I'm also using in my nails this purple for today. It's called Roller Skate. Roller Skate. I thought those three colors would go good together. And here's the plates. A lot of sea life. Really pretty. And if your plates get like foggy like this, I do use a plate cleaner sometimes, so it just cleans it off really well and makes it shiny again. A lot easier than just using acetone. See that? Nice. Okay, so I did do a background already on this one, and I used that roller skate. I used the waves on this one, and then I'm going to finish up these few with some reverse stamping that I have already reverse stamped, and you get to see how I do that. So the next nail, I'm going to get my stick base coat on here. Use this middle finger for my image. So I'm going to get that one ready. And then if you do have a background on some of your nails already, like this one, this thumb and this index finger, I am first going to put down a smudge-free coat so that I don't ruin anything, what I have going on. Always have these on hand because they're so helpful. And then you don't ruin all your beautiful artwork. And then once that's dry, you got to put the sticky on. And then while I'm waiting for all of that to dry, I am going to do the background for my ring finger here. So what I chose for this one, I'm going to do this really pretty, it kind of looks like coral. In my state, we have really pretty petrified coral. It's called Petoskey stone in Michigan. So I'm going to use that. And this turns out really cool. I really like it. I'm going to go with the bigger stuff on this side. And then I'm going to get a nice big stamper for this. Okay, so since it's such fine etching, I am going to be right behind with my stamper to pick it up. And that's what it looks like. Very cool. And I'm going to do my background. Just kind of gives a little hint of something else. I really like that. Really subtle. And I'm going to leave this nail untouched. So I'm going to put my smudge free on that one as well. All right, now my sticky base coat should be ready on that middle finger. All right, so on this one, I did the seashells, or not the seashells, but the starfish. So what I did with the starfish is I used this blue, and then I used my iridescent pink. Let's see how this looks. Line it up how you want it. And wiggle to kind of break the edge. And then anything else, fold under. And that's what that looks like. Really cool. Love that look. And you can use those starfish also as like a background color, background image. Really neat. Okay. Now I'm going to put sticky on the rest of these. I'll show you what images I did and how I did these. So I got, again, my smudge free on there so I don't ruin the background. And then I can go ahead and put my smudge free, because I do a really high gloss over these after the smudge free on the final layer, so they just look glossed up and really nice. So put smudge free over this one because this one is done. Just really like the look of those iridescents, and Maniology has a ton of iridescents. I have used them for like requested nails to make octopus, and it looks so cute with the iridescent underneath. So you can see I used, again, what that came with the kit, the blue, and then the iridescent mother of pearl for filling in the starfish. So pretty. And I always think it's so important to have a really pretty base of your nail polish that you use for on your nail, your base coat, because you can see that purple coming through. All right, so now I believe the sticky base coat should be ready. So again, these are my background with the purple, and then the waves, and then kind of like a little coral just to give it some color. This one I left just with the nail polish color on it. All right, so I'm gonna go with these cute little starfish that I did. Balance these and commit. Cute. And then I did a little stingray with the mother of pearl again as fill-in color for him. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. And then for my ring finger, I did the whale. Oh, I got it upside down. That would have been a mess. Okay. Right. I don't even, yeah, that's right. Here we go. Oh my gosh, I love that image. And then my very last one, I have this beautiful jellyfish, and I'm going to try to put it on the side. So it's hard to look at the camera and look at my nail. Okay. I filled him in. Let me show you. I just did the top and then the main tendrils coming down just in the middle. And again, those iridescent shades, stamping polishes that Maniology sells would look really cool on this. And also jellies, they take longer to dry, like actual nail polish jellies, look really cool on C Designs. But Maniology does have some kind of like watercolor stamping polishes that look like jellies and they dry fast. Oh, that looks really beautiful. All right, so let me show you what I have. So far, I'm done. All right. Oh my gosh. How beautiful are these? So pretty. And I always use, again, my smudge free. Don't want to ruin all the beautifulness of everything. I think I already did that one. I did. And this one. And then of course I go over it, and if you're new to my channel, I always use Glisten and Glue as my top coat. It's nice and thick and beautiful. Kind of gives it a gel look nail polish. I really like it on stamping also because things can look kind of 3D with that chunky layer on top. Glisten and Glow. All right, I will do that top coat later, but I want to show you both sets together. So this is what we have. Oh no. And how can I fix that? I'll just put a nice thick top coat over top of that thumb, and you won't even tell I bumped it. All right, so here is how they look. I think those are so beautiful. I love these plates. And what I like about Mani by Me is you never know what you're going to get. I have never paused one of my boxes. I get every single one. I love them. And you never know what you might want to create on your own and use some various boxes. Oh, perfect timing. My little kitty Peanut Brittle wants to come over, so I can shut this down. Well, thank you for watching. Again, my discount code is JillyBean. You can also use it for the Halloween box coming, which is the 18th of August. Box of Spells. I cannot wait. Cannot wait. I've been seeing little sneak peeks. But this is what I created with the August 2026 Mani by Me box. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Goodbye.